You fucking playing with me? You think I'm a fucking joke?
No, I don't, but I
shit your uterus?
Oh my God.
You fucking playing with me, yo? Why would you do this to me, yo? Why would you play with me like that? Shit for your uterus?
It started like any other calm night in the world of reality TV. Quiet, predictable, and absolutely uneventful. Until it wasn't. Before the clock even touched midnight, the internet detonated. Notifications went wild, group chats lit up, and trending hashtags climbed so fast people barely understood what they were looking at. And in the middle of the storm was Yandy Smith, blindsided, publicly humiliated, and forced to process betrayal while the world watched in real time. The woman who stood by Mendeecees through every trial suddenly found herself drowning in a scandal she never saw coming. By dawn, the clip had spread everywhere. Instagram lives, TikTok analysis videos, Twitter threads dissecting every shadow, piece of jewelry, tattoo, or laugh. Bloggers became detectives overnight, slowing down footage frame by frame, convinced they were uncovering truth. Sources claimed Yandy was heartbroken, sitting on the edge of her bed, phone in hand, replaying the clip again and again whispering. Meanwhile, Tamar, normally bold, unfiltered, and loud, disappeared completely. Her team shut down interviews, locked comments, cut off access. That silence spoke louder than anything she could have said. Fans noticed her close friends quietly unfollowing her. Even her sister stopped interacting with her posts. Insiders claimed Mendeecees had been slipping for months, late nights, sketchy excuses, business meetings that didn't add up. Yandy wanted to believe him. She always did. But the truth doesn't hide forever. Then old photos resurfaced. Tamar and Mendeecees smiling too closely at a charity event months earlier. Back then it seemed harmless. Today, the internet turned every smile into a confession. But when she deleted every photo of Mendeecees from her page, the internet exploded. Bloggers kept stirring the pot. One claimed there were unreleased parts of the tape. They didn't show anything they didn't need to. Just the rumor alone cracked the fandom in half. Behind the scenes, he was allegedly calling everyone he trusted, panicking about who leaked the footage. Others claimed the entire thing was orchestrated to damage Yandy before a new season aired. Friends said Yandy cried one minute and strategized the next. She even contacted her lawyer that same night. By the second night, the scandal took over every platform. Podcasts ran timelines. Talk shows debated theories. People couldn't look away. Tamar, Mendeecees, and Yandy weren't just celebrities anymore. They were a storyline. A triangle of betrayal, heartbreak, and public collapse. A bigger truth was hiding beneath it. Darker, messier, and ready to reshape everything once again. Because in the world of fame, secrets never stay buried. Yandy stepped out of her house with dark shades, no expression, and a single suitcase. Paparazzi begged for answers, but she walked straight past them. That photo, Yandy with her bag, became the image of the day. Sources said she cried constantly, terrified that her name would never recover. She insisted she never intended for any of this, that she didn't even know she was being recorded. There's a line no woman should ever be pushed across, and once it's crossed, there's no going back. In the middle of all the noise, speculation, and online chaos, the truth became harder and harder to see. Then everything escalated again when a leaked voicemail surfaced, allegedly between Tamar Braxton and Mendeecees Harris. The voices weren't verified, but the words themselves were enough to reignite the wildfire. A woman whispered, "You told me she was out of the picture," and a man responded, "I said things were complicated." That tiny exchange set the internet ablaze all over again. Fans replayed it, slowed it down, matched tone, cadence, every breath, swearing it was Mendeecees without question. Some insisted it was fabricated, others were convinced it was the smoking gun they'd been waiting for. And in the middle of it all, Yandy Smith remained silent. No statements, no posts, just complete quiet, but her actions said more than any words could. She unfollowed Tamar. She unfollowed Mendeecees. She wiped their photos. And insiders claimed she had already contacted her attorney. Not for PR, but for divorce. Yandy gave him every chance, a friend reportedly told the blogs. He threw it away. This isn't revenge. It's her peace. Hours later, Mendeecees finally resurfaced, not with accountability, but with a cryptic black screen message. Not everything you see is what it seems. Instead of calming the storm, it made things worse. If it wasn't real, why speak in riddles? If it was real, why hide? Questions multiplied instantly. Business partners backed off. Rumors spread that a brand deal had been quietly canceled. The man once applauded for growth and redemption was now trending for all the wrong reasons. Behind the scenes, sources claimed Tamar and Mendeecees hadn't spoken since the leak. Tamar allegedly blocked him after learning lawyers were getting involved. Her team described her as traumatized, violated, blindsided by something she never asked for. Then came the biggest twist. An entertainment reporter revealed the footage wasn't just leaked, it was sold. Someone close to Tamar and Mendeecees had cashed in for a massive payout. Suddenly, everyone in their circle, assistants, friends, insiders, became a suspect. Who monetized their pain? Who turned private moments into public disaster? When Yandy heard that the betrayal came from within, she reportedly broke down, not from heartbreak, but from fury. It's like everyone around us knew except me, she told a confidant. They all knew. And with that truth, she was done trying to fix anything. She wasn't rebuilding this time. She was leaving. Tamar eventually returned to social media, going live with a tired face, smudged makeup, and a trembling voice. "I didn't leak anything," she cried. "I didn't deserve this. I didn't ask for any of it. I trusted him, and now my life is a headline." The audience split instantly. Some felt for her. Others accused her of playing victim. But one fact became clear. She confirmed something real had happened, and whatever it was shattered more than reputations. It shattered peace itself. By week's end, Mendeecees was spotted leaving his home alone. No wife, no ring, no cameras following him like before. The man who once stood for loyalty now embodied disgrace. His silence didn't feel like strategy anymore. It felt like emptiness. Meanwhile, Yandy didn't need long captions or emotional rants. Her single post, a black and white photo of her holding a suitcase, said everything. Healing doesn't need closure. One line and the internet erupted. Fans praised her strength. Bloggers called it her power moment. But for Yandy, it wasn't about optics, it was survival. Tamar, according to whispers, is preparing legal action against whoever sold the footage, determined to reclaim her dignity. And Mendeecees? He's reportedly isolating, losing opportunities, losing trust, losing control of the narrative he once owned. Yet the biggest unanswered question still haunts the entire scandal. Who sold that tape? Was it revenge? Was it betrayal? Or was it something orchestrated far deeper than anyone realizes? Because in a world where fame and truth rarely exist in the same place, nothing stays buried. And if anyone thinks this storm has reached its peak, they haven't seen what's coming next. Chaos has officially hit the internet today, and the love and hip-hop universe is on fire. Fans are in disbelief. Social media has turned into a battlefield, and now the blogs won't stop talking.
Why?
Because a private tape allegedly involving Tamar Braxton and Mendeecees Harris has leaked online, and nobody expected the fallout to be this explosive. But the person taking this the hardest is Yandy Smith herself. Today, we're going deep into exactly what happened, how this tape even surfaced, why Tamar is being dragged from every direction, what Mendeecees had to say, and why Yandy's emotional reaction is shaking the entire fanbase. Everything started early this morning when a short, blurry clip began circulating across Twitter, Instagram pages, and private Telegram groups. People were sending screenshots, audio snippets, and grainy frames claiming it was Tamar and Mendeecees. At first, nobody believed it, because Tamar is known for her dramatic personality, but cheating scandals? That's not usually her lane. Mendeecees, on the other hand, has always been in the spotlight for controversial behavior, but this crossed a line no one expected. And while the public was cracking jokes and making memes, Yandy was somewhere behind the scenes trying to process the humiliation. Once the leak went viral, Yandy finally responded, but not with anger, like many expected. Instead, she went live. "I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be humiliated. I didn't ask to be disrespected publicly. I'm tired." For years, she carried Mendeecees through prison sentences, legal issues, cheating rumors, financial stress, and public criticism. She stood beside him faithfully. She raised their children. She held their family together. Tamar Braxton didn't stay quiet, and honestly, her response poured gasoline on the fire. She went on Instagram and wrote, "I don't know what you're trying to do, but I am not involved in anyone's marriage. Keep my name out the mess." Fans pointed out her long history of chaotic friendships and public drama. And because Tamar is already seen as unpredictable, people instantly assumed there was some truth behind the rumors. There's a lot of fake videos and edited content floating around. Don't believe everything you see. Why does Yandy ride for him so hard when he never protects her publicly? It became clear that no matter how this story ends, Mendeecees' reputation took a major hit. Old clips resurfaced. Mendeecees admitting on camera he wasn't sure he loved Yandy as much as she loved him. People remembered Tamar's past drama with Candy, with her ex-boyfriends, with castmates, with producers, but the majority believe this is real, and that it wasn't leaked by accident. Yandy has known things weren't right for a long time. This leak just made everything public. A Love and Hip Hop crew member even claimed the producers had been aware that a storm was coming. Later in the day, Yandy posted a video that was even harder to watch. "I know what I deserve. I know my worth. I won't let this break me. But today I am hurt." She was a woman in pain, living her breakdown in front of the entire world. Whether the tape was real, edited, AI-generated, or part of a bigger setup, Yandy breaking down on camera touched millions of people because we've all seen her carry weight that wasn't hers to carry. And if the truth comes out, good or bad, it's going to shake the entire internet all over again.